Hey guys, it's Elizabeth finding Elizabeth, and I want to slap myself because I just made this great impassioned video and realized that the video camera wasn't on. Let me make sure that it is right now. Is it? Yes, it is. Sorry. Okay, so it is Monday, May 1st, 2017, and I'm coming here with crazy hair. I don't care, and sorry, I will try to speak up. I have to have the fan on behind me because it's really hot here in Huntington Beach today, and my office is upstairs, and so I don't want to be all sweaty on my video along with my crazy hair. So for those of you who don't know me, my highest weight in January of 2014 was 402 pounds. My weight at surgery on April 14th, 2014 was 360.6 pounds. My lowest weight that I've reached in this journey was 198 pounds, and my weight today is 219.4 pounds. So over the weekend, I have been struggling with this regain for a while, and over the weekend I had sort of an aha moment that finally moved me to this place. And this, I happened to pick up this book, You Are a Badass, and have been reading it, and I was reading it today, and it was like, okay, you just exactly hit on what happened to me this weekend. So let me read this to you guys. This isn't necessarily about making millions of dollars or helping solve the world's problems or getting your own TV show unless that's your thing. Your calling could simply be to take care of your family or to grow the perfect tulip. This is about getting mighty clear about what makes you happy and what makes you feel the most alive, and then creating it instead of pretending that you can't have it, or that you don't deserve it, or that you're a greedy, egomaniacal fathead for wanting more than you already have, or listening to what Dad and Aunt Mary think you should be doing. It's about having the cojones to show up as the brightest, happiest, badassiest version of yourself, whatever that looks like to you. The good news is that in order to do this, all you need to do is make one simple shift. You need to go from wanting to change your life to deciding to go and change your life. Okay, so obviously, my life has changed an incredible amount in the last 3 years. I have a big, full, amazing life. I have lost almost 200 pounds. I have friends, and I date, and I have cute clothes, and I travel, and I enjoy my experiences, and I have a cute house that I love, and I live by the beach, and I can go walk on the beach. And I mean, I have all these really amazing things in my life, and I think sometimes people say, look at what you've done. That's amazing. It's okay. You can stop now, or don't be so hard on yourself. And here's the thing. Lauren losing was my WLS inspiration today that I did a video about, and she was on my list, but what really to do at some point during these 14 days, but what really made me do it today was her appearance on 50 Shades of Maintenance last night. And she said that a lot of times people will say she's being too hard on herself, and her response is, no, I just hold myself to a higher standard. And yeah, so do I. And I just sort of realized over the weekend that I had let that slide enough. And it's time for me to hold myself to the higher standard that I know that I am capable of. So why isn't losing almost 200 pounds enough? Well, I'll tell you this. If I just really want to make sure this is still going because, yes, it is. Okay. Because it was a really good video and I hadn't pressed record, so I just want to make sure we're good. If I had regained this weight and were doing the things that I did for 2 years to get me to where I was going, and if I was proud of the way I was conducting my weight loss surgery journey, which is a lifelong journey, no matter how much I weigh. As weight loss surgery patients, we have to do this forever. It is not about that honeymoon period. If you want to keep this weight off, you are going to have to work this your whole life. If I were doing everything I knew I was capable of and that I was proud of and I was this weight, I would be absolutely fine with it. The part that I'm not okay with is that I am making choices that I know are not consistent with the best version of myself, and I'm not going to do that right now anymore. I started, probably has been about 4 months that this weight gain has happened, and that I've sort of just been sloughing off doing what I know I need to do. And I'm not willing to do that anymore. The next 4 months are going to be focused on getting my shit back together. You know, I don't, it's all a choice. It is absolutely a choice. I have the choice not to eat things that are around just because it sounds good, or I haven't had it in a long time, or wouldn't it feel good to, you know, hit my sweet tooth. It's my choice to do that. I don't have to do that. And I don't even particularly like those foods very much. So many of the things that I have been stuffing in my mouth over the last few months are foods that I don't even really like that much. It's like not worth the hit of the calories and the sugar and the carbs. I can choose to put, you know, exercise as a priority over socializing. I can choose to socialize with my friends and have a good time without drinking alcohol every single time. These are all choices that I can make. And Lauren talked about that last night, you know, having to, you know, make a conscious decision to do these things. And that's what I'm choosing to do for right now. And I said in my fear of failure video that I don't want to talk about a lot about what I'm doing, because in some ways that sets me up for failure, because then if I don't do it perfectly, or I don't exercise for 30 days or whatever, then I start to feel yucky about coming and making a YouTube video. And I need this. I need you guys. So I'm not going to talk about what I'm planning to do to make this happen. I'm going to tell you on the day I make a video what I'm doing that day. So what am I doing today that's different than what I've been doing over the last 4 months? So today I'm making a video showing you guys what I eat. And being accountable in that way. I am entering in MyFitnessPal. I am really trying to listen to my body in terms of how I'm eating. So if I make a plate of food and I get halfway through it and I'm done, you know, I'm full, I'm not going to leave that food sitting here so that 10 or 15 minutes later I can eat a little bit more, and 10 or 15 minutes later I can eat a little bit more. Just because I want it, not because I'm hungry, because it tastes good. It all tastes good. So I'm getting rid of the food, not necessarily, I mean, maybe throwing it away depending on what it is, or putting it back in the refrigerator, or whatever. I am not eating it. And then if I get hungry again, I can eat. I will allow myself to eat as many times as I want to eat during the day, but I'm not going to just feed myself when I'm not hungry, just because it tastes good. It will still be there when I'm hungry. Like I had, at about 1 o'clock, I had a salad for lunch, and I ate about half what I put on my plate, and then I got rid of the rest. And you know, salad it fills me up a lot in the moment, but it doesn't hold me over for a huge time. So it's, you know, like an hour and 15 minutes later and I'm hungry again. So when I get done making this video, I will go have something else to eat, and that's okay. I will eat as many times as I feel like I need it, but what I will not do is eat when I'm not hungry. The other thing that I did today is, you know, I've talked about for the first year and a half of my weight loss surgery journey, I worked out with a personal trainer. And when I started dating, that sort of flew off my priority list, but I was still seeing him. And then he was going to buy a gym, and it got complicated about personal training clients at the gym he is at. Well, he starts at his new gym June 1st. However, he has been doing boot camps, which are very similar to what I've been doing, or what I was doing in personal training with him. I have not gone to those because they are not at a good, convenient time for me. Well, I'm going back. It doesn't matter. I need to make this a priority. So I did. Tomorrow I will be back there at 7:30, and, you know, I probably pissed some people off because I had to move some things around and do, you know, some different things, but that is critical to me. Even though I've been working out, I need to work out hard because my body has changed, and I don't like the way it changed, and I want to go back to what I was doing when my body was how I liked it. So those are the things that I've done today in terms of doing things that I'm proud of. So really quickly, I just want to say how just how much it means to me that you guys support me. I have gotten so many messages since I posted that video on Saturday with people telling me they're rooting for me. And it really just makes my heart full to know that there are people I don't even know that I've never met who are believing in me and cheering me on to go to the next step in this journey. So there are, I don't feel like I'm being too hard on myself. You know, honestly, I'm happier with myself love myself and am more accepting of who I am than I have ever been in my entire life. And there are lots of things that I have changed in terms of my expectations for other people in relationships and in friendships and in work relationships that a year ago, those weren't my expectations. There were things that were okay for me a year ago that aren't okay for me today. And that's sort of how I'm feeling about this. It's the choices I'm making are not okay for me. My expectations are higher than that for myself because I know I'm capable of it. So yes, I have lost almost 200 pounds. It's amazing. I have done incredible things. I am not even an iota of the person that I was when I started this journey. But I'm not done. So anyway, that's where I'm at this week. I love you guys so much. And you're probably sick of me because I've made so many videos this week. But everybody go out and have a great week. And I will, well, I'll see you later tonight with my What I Ate video. And then I'll see you tomorrow with another WLS inspiration video. Okay, you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.